Dubai Open champion. That must feel really nice.
It hasn't sunk in yet, actually, Scott. You know, even when I made that putt on the last hole, it was just like, man, just more relief than anything else. The day was over because I was, I was feeling it. I was feeling a little bit of my nerves and all that stuff. But it was a gift today. I haven't won a tournament like this where someone's actually gifted it to me. So, but I'm lucky.
Yeah. Start of the day, time for the lead. 3 shots back at the back 9. What was going through your mind at the time, and what did you try to do at the time?
Well, is it Wang made some really good putts. I mean, every time I hit it inside him, he would knock one in. And it almost became like match play. And then I was like, I need to get out of this mode where, it was like, I need to do my own thing. And then on the back 9, I started with that par 5 where I laid up and I think I made 3 birdies in a row. And that's where, I started to just be myself, play my own game and let whatever happened happen.
And on 18, just a dramatic turn of events there, 1 shot back and 2 shots in there.
I know. Well, actually, 17 is where he missed that. He 3-putted and he missed a 3-foot of par. And then 18 again, he leaked it out right. And I left it in the exact spot I wanted to, in the front part of the green. If it was on, it'd be easy to putt. It was an easy chip putt from there.
Okay, let's take some questions for champion.
Firstly, congratulations.
Thank you.
Can we go back to the 17th? You were talking about that putt that Wang missed.
Mm-hmm.
How was your feeling before we actually took the putt? Was you feeling like you'd lost the tournament there?
Yes. Yeah, because I hit it in the desert left, and I had an impossible shot, and I hit it to like 6 feet or 7 feet. I mean, I was surprised myself from there. And I told myself that I need to make this to stay in it, and I missed it, and I thought, it's over. And then he did what he did, and then I was back in it.
Arjun, knowing the kind of frustration that you have gone through in the last
and you know it well
2-3 years, how important is this win for your career? And how do you rate this win, given what you have gone through and given the way you have achieved it today?
Good question.
Is the feeling even better than when it?
It's as good. It's actually as good. I mean, I can't believe that, I'm saying that, comparing it to my lifetime goal was to win on the PGA Tour. And to have won today, which I think it's maybe even a greater feeling today. Because the way, things went the last 2 years, I didn't think I'd play again, or compete again. Especially with when I had the back injury and the hip injury, I couldn't walk. So it was really debilitating. So it's something else right now.
And how's the health? 100%. You must be now really looking forward to 2015
It's much better. It's on and off. I have a couple of issues which is not as bad as I can manage it. I just got to stay on top of it, in the gym or in my yoga and all that stuff. And just, age is something that, it's not going to spare anybody. So that's the way it is.
Arjun, do you feel for Wang in the way that he
absolutely.
fell apart in 17?
Yeah, and I told him on the 18th green, I said I felt bad for him, but he's going to win a lot. He's only 19. First of all, he's old enough to be my son, but he is a really talented golfer. I mean, he's got all the tools in the game, and he's only 19, so he's going to win a lot. Yeah.
And it is just adapting to pressure, you think, for him?
Absolutely. I mean, the more times he puts himself in this type of position, he'll handle it better. Next time he comes out on 18, he's just 3-putted. He knows, he's got the whole green on the left. He can hit it up there and get it up and down. He's won the tournament. He would never go here. So yeah.
Arjun, just about a week or 2 ago, when Tiger was hosting his tournament, we all know about your friendship with Tiger. And he mentioned during the press conference that he wished you were there with him during that tournament. And then he said, actually, he's unfortunately not here. And then he said, actually, fortunately, he's not here because he's playing in Asia. When you have a friendship with somebody like that, what do you get from that friendship? I mean, how this entire stretch of yours, when you try to get back to your golf in the way that you can play, how important has been, advice or role of somebody like him?
we've become like really, really close. Him going through his stuff and, you know, me struggling the last couple of years, we've been there for each other, you know, and it's almost to the point where we're like, there's very few friends in the world that'll be there for you when you need them the most, and he's one of them. And I'm there for him as well. So, you know, going through this 2 years of struggle, he's always been nothing but positive. I've spent some time with him in Jupiter and all that stuff. He's always, you know, guided me the right way, or what, you know, which way I should go with my game, or, you know, how the health is feeling, how to go about, you know, rehabbing stuff and all that stuff. And he's been, in fact, today he texted me in the morning that, you know, what did he tell me? Shoot 2 under a side, shoot 68, and you should be good. He was wrong. So, I mean, you know, but yeah, he's always, you know, encouraging me, and we're really close friends now. Yeah.
And how's
Sorry.
Here?
2015? Now you have got a playing privilege, secured Asian Tour winner. That must be quite a welcome change itself.
Yeah, because, you know, all these tournaments I've played on invites this year. You know, this is my 5th invite in a row, actually. I'm thankful to all the sponsors that have given me invites. Thank God I don't have to do that again. You know, I never thought that Asian Tour I'd be, you know, asking for invites, because I was always in that top 20 in the career money list, but you know, I hadn't played enough, so I was out of it. So it's a good bonus to have, you know, where I don't have to call people and ask for invites.
This is the first time tournament was played on this course. We won that thing. What do you have to say about the course here and the conditions? Especially everyone was complaining about rain first 2 days.
Yeah.
So wind was quite good today. So
Yeah, you know, I think the Asian Tour referees, the officials set it up really well, really fair. I mean, if they wanted, this golf course could have played brutally hard. They moved a bunch of the tees up. They didn't cut the greens to a speed where, you know, they'd be impossible to putt, because there's a lot of slope and there's a lot of undulations on these greens. I think it was a really fair setup. You know, if the wind had blown, I don't think, you know, 16 under or whatever would have won. I don't even know what I shot, 16, 17. 16?
70.
16? I don't know, whatever.
16.
Yeah, I mean, but if they play the tees back and if they cut the greens down, winning score would have been like 5 or 6 under par.
What's the plan for 2015 now?
I don't have any plans yet. It's just, I really don't. You know, I want to still play on the PGA Tour. That's my always been, because I live there now. My kids are, you know, going to school there. So if my game gets good enough, you know, obviously I'm going to try and give it a go over there. But I'm going to play, you know, the Asian Tour next year.
One thing that was very noticeable today was, and I've seen you play for so many years, and I know the intensity that you bring to your game. But on the 9th green, despite being behind Wang at that point, there was still, you looked at your kids, you smiled, you gave them a hug. That seems like a very different kind of Arjun Atwal, tempered down.
Yeah. I guess you get older, right? And everything gets in perspective. Right? I mean, you know, I didn't really expect much today. You know, I didn't really think about winning or anything. It just, like, the old me would have been just about one thing, you know, it's just got to go out there and win, that's it. And I'd get, you know, like you see me, I'd lose tournaments because I wanted it so bad. But today was a little different. I don't know, I mean, I don't know how to explain it. It was the first time I've been in contention with this type of mode, and it worked out. So it's good.
Arjun, as Sunil mentioned, obviously this is the first Dubai Open. Without looking at the course, as the event as a whole,
Oh, it's fantastic.
how do you think it worked, and what maybe needs to tweak for next year?
No, everything is, I have no complaints. This is one of the best run Asian Tour events I've ever been to, ever. Right from, you know, organizing player transport to the player dining to the practice facilities, fantastic. Golf course is in great shape, and everybody's so nice in the clubhouse. I mean, it was absolutely, it gets my vote for number 1.
So the challenge would be to maintain that level for next year?
Yeah, absolutely.
So you will say taking the relaxed attitude into the final round worked.
Yeah, I guess so, yeah. I wasn't that relaxed on 18 though. I didn't know what was going on.
Can you, this will be, I mean, you know, you will think this is a question that might be asked to you in different occasions. But can you just tell us the role of your family? I mean, your father, who is always there for you, and today as well, I mean, he was there. The role of the family during these last especially these last couple of years?
Well, you know them. You know, you've spent time with them. Yeah, it's been my dad, my wife, everybody, my whole family has been really supportive of me. Especially, you know, the really dark days when I really didn't think I could play anymore. They've never let me believe that, you know, I wouldn't be playing. So, you know, I could come back to India and work with my dad and it'd be all right, you know. But it's been good. They've been really supportive.
All right, guys.
Thank you.
Cool.
Okay.
Well done.
Arjun, thanks very much again and congratulations. Yeah.
Thank you.
Still need you for the presentation though.